Well, the Atlanta Falcons lead Super Bowl 51 against Tom Brady and the Patriots 21-3. Only one story. This Falcons underrated defense all season long, 2 turnovers, including the 82-yard pick six by Robert Alford, giving Atlanta the big lead. Michael, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, I think the biggest surprise here has been Atlanta's defense. We were worried about these young guys not being able to keep up with the Patriots and the wrinkles that are being thrown their way. But here they are. Here's Upshaw, just overpowers the guard and sacks Tom Brady. Here we go. They do a wedge. The 2 guys on the outside come in. Jarrett comes around, and he is just persistent on this play. Another big sack of Brady, big mood changer on that play. And here you have Jones and Campbell. There's a drill that you do in practice. The first guy holds him up. The second guy strips the ball. Doesn't always work, but in this case, it worked for another big turnover. And then you can see on the Alford's interception for the touchdown, Brady was pressured today again, had to get out a little early.
Yeah, and I think for Atlanta, it all starts with their run game. Everything feeds off the run game. The chunk plays, Freeman showing great balance. They were running a lot of man coverage. They attacked the edges on the stretch sweep. Got a crack on the one on the defensive end on the 37-yard run. He shows great patience, plants his foot, gets upfield, sets the whole thing up.
All right, we are opening up the roof, or they have actually, getting ready for Lady Gaga on the Pepsi sugar-free, zero sugar halftime show.
Welcome back to the Alfa Romeo Halftime Report.
Well, congratulations to New York Giant Eli Manning and Arizona Cardinal Larry Fitzgerald. They were honored before tonight's kickoff for sharing this season's Walter Payton Man of the Year Award, which of course is named after the late great Hall of Fame running back. The award recognizes excellence on and off the field and the player, or in this case players, who've made a significant positive impact in their communities. 2 good guys. Congratulations to both. All right, Terry, no team has ever come back from 21 points down to win a Super Bowl. How can the Patriots do it?
Jimmy.
Well, you look at Atlanta's athletic defense. They're playing a lot of man coverage, and it's difficult. To hold on to the football to make the connection. They've got to protect better. They've had a couple of open receivers, Terry, but he hasn't had time to hit them.
The only reason he missed Edelman was the fact he's been hit so much.
Right.
And the other thing is they're playing man coverage, just tons of man coverage and moving around. Atlanta's just absolutely taken. And what's going to happen now Tom Brady and them will throw every down. You'll see them at their best.
Yeah, you can't run the football.
But no, not at all.
But I'll tell you, from going against a Patriot team like this, a more prolific team actually, you get confidence. You're a little intimidated, confident.
All right, it's just about time for Lady Gaga to take the field and perform in our Pepsi Zero Sugar Super Bowl halftime show.
What me and your father got is very deep.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
That's a twisted kind of love right there.
What is love?
None of this would exist without me.
Baby, don't hurt me.
You built this company on my back.
Don't hurt me no more.
Do you want to erase me?
What is love?
Legion premieres Wednesday on FX. A halftime show starts in 3, 2, 0.
The National Football League welcomes you to the Pepsi Zero Sugar Super Bowl 51 halftime show. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm gonna hold them like they do in Texas, please. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder let them hit me, raise it, baby. Stay with me. Love game intuition, play the card with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on his heart. Oh, 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 oh. I'll get him hot, show him what I got. Oh, 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 oh. I'll get him hot, show him what I got. Can't read mine, no, we can't read my poker face. Come on, kids, stay. Can't read mine, no, we can't read my poker face. My mom told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair with my lipstick on, in a glass of bubble gum. There's nothing wrong with loving boy. She said, was it made you perfect day? So hold your head up and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say, I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Don't have yourself in regret. Just love yourself and you say, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Ooh, they gave the world away, baby. I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Ooh, they gave the world away, baby. I was born this way. Right track, baby. I was born this way. To be proud, to be a queen, whether you're broke or evergreen, your black, white face, your not descent, your Lebanese, your Orient. Though life's disability, let people accountabilities, rejoice and love yourself today. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to survive. No matter black, white, or beige, or Orient, man. asking you a thing. I have got no service in the club, you said. What did you say? Oh, you're breaking up on me. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kind of busy. Just a second, it's my favorite song that gonna play. And I cannot text you with a drink in my hand. You should have made some plans with me and knew that I was free. And now you won't stop calling, I'm kind of busy. Stop calling, I don't wanna think anymore. Out in my head, I'm right on the dance floor. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. Out in my head, I'm right on the dance floor. They say, stop telephoning me. I'm busy. Stop telephoning me. If all you want is no one home, then you're not gonna reach my telephone. 'Cause I'm not in the club, I'm sitting at home, and you're not gonna reach my telephone. My telephone. My telephone. I've had a little bit too much. All of the people start to rush. That easy twisted dance, can't find my drink on me. Where all my keys, I lost my phone. What's going on the floor? I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. Keep it going, what's the name of this club? I can't remember, but it's alright, just dance, gonna be okay. Just dance, the night with the rain. Gonna be okay. How you doing tonight, Texas? America? World? How you doing tonight? We're here to make you feel good. You want to feel good with us? You're giving me a million reasons to let you go. You're giving me a million reasons to quit the show. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. If I had a money, I would run for the hills. If you could find a dry way, I'd forever be still. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million. I'm out to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all these worn out letters. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. But baby, I just need one good one to stay. Hey, Dad. Hi, Mom. It's dark inside, I'm off on this down. It's like that I'm stop breathing, but completely aware. 'Cause you've given me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. And if you say something that you might even mean, it's hard to even fathom which parts I should believe. 'Cause you've given me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million. I'm not out to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all these worn out letters. I've got 100 million reasons stay. Let's go! The Superbowl is what champions are made of. Hands up! I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want your drama, the touch of your head. I want your never steady kiss in the sand. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want it back, your back, back. I want your love and I want your revenge. Ooh la la. I want your love and I want your revenge. Superbowl 51!
The National Football League thanks you for watching the Pepsi Zero Sugar Super Bowl 51 halftime show.
Thank you for watching this presentation of NFL Network.
Halftime powered by Pepsi Zero Sugar. Drones powered by Intel.
Albert?
Albert.
Albert.
Albert, you are the most brilliant man I've ever met. You're going to do great things.
Albert, what's going on?
What are you talking about, Albert?
You failed your entrance exam.
My dearest Albert, how could you be so careless with my heart?
Tell me, my son is a genius.
Albert.
Albert?
Einstein.
National Geographic and I are exploring the changing face of gender.
We're all a lot more complicated than we've assumed.
Gender Revolution, A Journey with Katie Couric, premieres tomorrow at 9 on National Geographic.
Part of him knows the power is real.
Legion premieres Wednesday on FX.
Soldier, keep on marching on.
Eric hasn't been right ever since he got back. He misses it.
There's some kind of attack coming.
I have to try and stop him.
Why does it need to be you?
Carter was the youngest squad leader in the history of the Rangers. He doesn't fail. The terrorists have acquired the list of sleeper cells.
These codes go out, there will be attacks all over this country. Do you understand me?
This is only the beginning.
24 Legacy, the two-night premiere begins tonight on Fox.
No mercy. Something's coming. I can see it.
We're brothers.
We're brothers.
Do you like to see your brother suffer?
Brothers argue.
You want the ball. I want the ball too.
Time out.
I feel I'm the best. I want to cover the best.
Are you sure you're still in the Hall of Fame?
Stop playing, Skip.
I said it.
We have something that no other team has.
Hop on the bandwagon. It could be a fun ride for you.
Choose a side.
Oh, America's fastest growing sports show.
This is undisputed.
Your whole life, people have told you you were sick. I'll show you that it was really just a lie. The human race beginning to evolve. People like you and the ones they can't control, they kill. They're looking for us.
You're the key. The key to what?
Is this real?
You have an extremely large amygdala.
Thank you.
Legion, series premiere Wednesday at 10 on FX.
The most anticipated moment in racing. It's one of the great scenes in all of sports. Oh, there's
Legacy, the two-night premiere begins tonight on Fox.
Well, metaphorically, Lady Gaga blew the roof off the joint. They actually opened up the roof for her halftime performance as she dropped on in to entertain the crowd here at Michael Strahan. The one thing we can say is that was at least the most acrobatic halftime performance we've seen probably since Cirque du Soleil.
When you do something special, what happened when they closed the roof for the game, when they opened it up for Lady Gaga, and she made a grand entrance and put on a great show. A lot of happy people here.
Nice flip.
Nice flip, yeah.
Very acrobatic.
Next year, opening up our first show, we're going to open it up with you dropping in on some cables.
Good
Not
luck
a
with
problem,
that.
bub.
Hey, all right, we know how the crowd here reacted. Let's check in with Katie Nolan to see what they said on social media about it. Katie.
Guys, what an amazing halftime show that was. I'm still recovering, but the numbers are rolling in. We were getting 41,000 tweets per minute using the word Gaga. On Facebook, 396,000 people per minute were talking when she took the stage about the halftime show. You guys are talking about the mic drop, talking about the roof jump, and of course you're talking about the drones. That was an amazing halftime show that I'm going to need some time to process, so get out of my face. Hi, Dad.
Everybody saying hi to their dad tonight. All right. The second half of Super Bowl 51 comes your way in just a moment. Lady Gaga made them open up the roof for her performance. They had to close the first half. They've closed it again. Right now, it is closed, so that means kickoff of the second half comes your way right after this.
You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Wanna have you give it. I wanna have you give it. Say yeah. No one needs you more than I need you.
God, she did that on purpose. I barely touched her.
Feud, Betty and Joan, March 5th, only on FX. Tonight, the clock resets. 24 Legacy after the Super Bowl on Fox.
What me and your father got is very deep.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
That's a twisted kind of love right there.
What is love?
None of this would exist without me.
Baby, don't hurt me.
You built this company on my back.
Don't hurt me.
Do you want to erase me?
What is love?
My father was a high school football coach for 30 years. I love those individuals that positively impact youth athletics.
It didn't matter what you did. It matters who you are.
Committed to keeping kids in the game for a brighter future. Positive Coaching Alliance. Better athletes, better people.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by T-Mobile. Post your celebration moves now.
Nobody could have predicted the score at the half. 21-3 in favor of the Atlanta Falcons. Just the second Super Bowl in franchise history, taking on the New England Patriots. As we welcome you back to Houston, Texas, you can experience the game like never before from every angle, powered by Intel. And we go back to the interception by Robert Alford. You see Robert Alford, how he's got a clear line of sight on Tom Brady and is able to undercut that throw and just does an outstanding job of anticipating the route, jumping it, and then, of course, finishing it off with the touchdown. Yeah, an 82-yard return, first return for a touchdown against the New England Patriots at any point this season. And so now we'll see what Tom Brady and the Patriots have in store here in the second half. The interesting part is, because the way the back end of that first half unfolded, the Atlanta offense, which will start this half of the ball, hasn't been out on the field for over an hour. And just 19 plays that the Falcons ran in the first half, which is pretty incredible, almost unheard of. And this opening possession for both of these teams, I think, is big to start this second half. The Falcons, of course, they want to continue with momentum. Great job to end that half by the defense. Can the offense run the ball, the play-action pass, and the things they did so well there in the first half? But more importantly, can the Patriots defense make a stop and let this Falcons offense know that they're going to have to continue to play and get the ball back to this offense? Gostkowski kicks it away, and it's Weems around the 5. And well covered by New England. Nate Ebner on the stop. Let's go down to the field and check in with Chris Myers.
Well, Bill Belichick said if you wait until halftime to make adjustments, it's too late. He started juggling things in the opening quarter, like how he was covering Julio Jones because they couldn't stop the run. And then when he did that, Julio Jones set up a touchdown. When I asked him about how his offense could get him back in the game, I got kind of a blank stare. But he did indicate turning this game around starts with stopping Matt Ryan and the Atlanta offense.
1 hour, 8 minutes. Since we last saw the Atlanta Falcons offense, they take over at their own 19, leading by 18. And they hand it off to Freeman, nowhere to go. Hightower made the play. A loss of 3, and back down to the field, here's Aaron Andrews.
Joe, you mentioned how long it's been for the Falcons offense since they've been on the field. Dan Quinn saying, look, it is what it is, and that's why our mindset starting here in the second half has to be, we're pedaling downhill. We just have to attack. Did ask him what he told his team. Reset. Forget about the first half. He mentioned what concerns him the most, this ball-hawking defense from the Patriots and their explosive offense. Joe?
Aaron thanks, 2nd and 13 after the 3-yard loss by Freeman. Ryan underneath, Freeman on the reception. Can't make the 25. And a good play made by Logan Ryan. A gain of 7, so 3rd and 6 coming. An opportunity for this Patriots defense to get a stop and get Brady right back on the field. No doubt this would be a big statement by this New England defense. And Kyle Shanahan, he comes out on first down, tries to run the ball. Dante Hightower makes a great play on first down, and that's something they were unable to do with this running game by the Falcons there in that first half. 3rd down and 6. Ryan unloads, sideline broken up. Pass intended for Taylor Gabriel, and out there Eric Rowe, who was added in a trade week 1 of the season, a former second-round pick by Philly. Eric Rowe, he's young at the position, and Like there was a little contact at the top of it, but they go after Eric Rowe one-on-one in a 5-man rush by the New England Patriots, and that's a big-time 3-and-out. That's hard to do against this Falcons offense. It's rare that they don't pick up a first down.
Well, it's the first Atlanta drive in this game without a first down attached to it. 4th down and 6. Botcher to punt. Good look. Edelman from the 21. Breaks one tackle. Down the sideline. Botcher in on the stop. And a big-time return by Julian Edelman. 34 yards after a 56-yard punt. Here comes New England, down 18.
Today's game is sponsored by Intel. Experience the game like never before from every angle. What do I tell my daughter? Do I tell her that her grandpa's worth more than her grandma? That her dad is worth more than her mom? Do I tell her that despite her education, her drive, her skills, her intelligence, she will automatically be valued as less than every man she ever meets? Or maybe I'll be able to tell her something different.
Sarah? Clean enough?
Jimmy Smits, Gerald McRaney, Carlos Bernard, Miranda Otto, and straight out of Compton's Corey Hawkins. Tonight, the clock resets. 24 Legacy after the Super Bowl on Fox.
Jeremiah! Time to make you goodbyes.
Yeah, 21-3.
We're live.
No, third quarter.
This is the third quarter. Jeremiah, you got us.
Can we